Imagine an airplane so advanced that it looked like it came from the future. An aircraft with pressurized cabins, remote controlled gun turrets, and powerful engines that pushed aviation technology to its limits. This was the Boeing B 29 Superfortress, one of the most remarkable aircraft ever built. The B 29 wasn't just another bomber, it represented a giant leap forward in aviation engineering and helped shape the future of long range aircraft design. Today, we're exploring the story of the B 29, how it was developed, what made it so revolutionary, and why aviation enthusiasts still admire it more than 80 years later. The need for a new aircraft. In the late 1930s and early 1940s, aircraft technology was advancing rapidly. Military planners wanted an aircraft capable of flying farther, carrying heavier payloads, and operating at higher altitudes than existing bombers. The result was an ambitious project by Boeing. The goal was simple on paper, but extremely difficult in practice. Create an aircraft that could travel thousands of kilometers, fly above many threats, and carry a substantial payload. At the time, these requirements pushed the limits of engineering. Many experts questioned whether such an aircraft could even be built. A massive machine. When the B 29 first appeared, it was enormous. It had a wingspan of over 43 meters, a length of approximately 30 meters, four powerful engines, a maximum takeoff weight exceeding 60 tons. For comparison, many aircraft of its era were significantly smaller. The B 29 looked less like a traditional airplane and more like a glimpse into the future. Its sleek fuselage and streamlined design helped improve efficiency and performance. Revolutionary pressurized cabins. One of the most impressive features of the B 29 was its pressurized cabin. Today, pressurization is common in airliners, but during the early 1940s, it was an extraordinary innovation. Most aircraft crews at high altitudes had to wear oxygen masks and endure freezing temperatures. The B 29 changed that. Its crew operated inside pressurized compartments that made long flights safer and more comfortable. This technology would later become standard in commercial aviation. In many ways, the B 29 helped pave the way for modern passenger aircraft. The remote controlled gun system. Another groundbreaking feature was its defensive system. Earlier bombers typically relied on gunners physically sitting next to each machine gun. The B 29 introduced a sophisticated remote controlled turret system. Crew members could operate multiple defensive guns from protected stations inside the aircraft. This system used analog computers to help calculate aiming solutions. For the 1940s, this was incredibly advanced technology. Many historians consider it one of the earliest examples of computerized fire control systems used in aviation. Powerful but challenging engines, the B 29 was powered by four massive radial engines. These engines produced tremendous power and enabled the aircraft to carry heavy loads over long distances. However, they also created significant engineering challenges. Early versions experienced overheating problems. Engineers spent countless hours improving cooling systems, maintenance procedures, and operational techniques. Despite these difficulties, the aircraft eventually became one of the most capable long-range aircraft of its era. Its maximum speed could exceed 570 kilometers per hour, making it faster than many bombers that came before it. The crew operating a B 29 required teamwork. A typical crew consisted of pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer, navigator, bombardier, radio operator, multiple gunners. Each person played a critical role. Long missions often lasted many hours and required careful coordination. Navigating across vast distances before GPS existed demanded exceptional skill and concentration. Every crew member contributed to the success of the mission. Production on an unprecedented scale. Building the B 29 was one of the largest industrial projects of its time. Factories across the United States produced components around the clock. Tens of thousands of workers participated in the effort. The program cost billions of dollars in today's value. In fact, some historians estimate that the B 29 project was one of the most expensive technological programs undertaken during World War II. Despite the cost, leaders believed the aircraft's capabilities justified the investment. More than 3,900 B 29s were eventually built. Conclusion. The B 29 Superfortress was far more than a bomber. It was a technological milestone. Its pressurized cabins, remote-controlled defensive systems, advanced engineering, and extraordinary range were revolutionary.